Welcome to this. This is chapter 4 of this Python class that we're teaching, of this Python course that is completely free. And what we're going to be teaching on this episode is going to be if, elif, and else statements. So this chapter is going to focus on if, elif, and else statement. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna teach if, elif, and else statements. So let's start with this episode for today. And what we're gonna start doing, we're gonna set up our first variable, and our first variable is gonna be no equals 25. No equals 25. And then, like I said, we're gonna be teaching our if statements. And our if statements, it usually starts with an if. And if basically is like, what it does is, it allows you to select, for example, if I do this, then what happens? It allows you to set a sequence that will happen multiple times. So if, let's say, no, if no is greater or equals 25, every time I do an if statement, I have to do the colon. So every time I have to do the colon. And as you guys see, I said if no is greater or equals than 25, then print no, you are not my dad. So what we're saying here, if no is greater or equal than 25, then print no, you're not my dad. So as you guys see, we have our variable name no. That was my first mistake. I started with a mistake. So remember, in this channel, when we make a mistake, we do five of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Every time we do a mistake, we do 5 of this, guys. If you're out here watching the channel, send some comments, send some appreciation for the people out here, so you guys know me. So we have our first if statement, and then we said if no is equals greater or equals than 25, then print no, you're not my dad. So we're gonna run this. And as you guys see, we have the result of no, you are not my dad. Basically, this is because our condition is true. So what an if statement is gonna be saying is like keep repeating this until the condition becomes false. So let's do elif. Elif is like, for example, if this doesn't happen, then go to this. Like, for example, if our condition wasn't true, then it will go to the next line, so which will be elif, which is the same as else if. Elif is the same as else if, but in Python, they cut it to elif. So elif, no. No. Elif, no is greater. Let's see, is less. Let's do is less than 60. Colon. Remember colon, guys. Remember to put the colon. Enter. And then we're gonna do print. No, I think 60 is too fast. So we're gonna say no, you're not my dad. And then we're gonna say elif no is less than, what do you guys like? Let's say it's less than 60. Yes, you are my dad. Yes, you are my dad. I think this could be, so if the condition is greater or equal than 25, then print no, you're not my dad. Elif is less than 60. Yes, you are my dad. So let's run it. And then we got that no, 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 you are not my dad. And that's because the condition is greater than 25. So what we're going to do, we're going to change our variable from 25 to 23. And then we're going to run it again. And then as you guys see, we have the condition, yes, you are my dad. So what I'm going to do right here, I'm going to change this from 60 to, let's say 24. And then we're going to change this to, you are my son. You are my son. So we're going to change this to you are my son. We can remove this space right here to make our line of code look nicer. So we are removing that to make our code look nicer. We're going to clear this. And what we're going to do, we're going to run it again. Just so you guys see. And then we got the condition. The second condition is true. Like I said, we skipped the first condition because if no, 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 no is greater or equal than 25, then print no, 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 you're not my dad. Else, if no, no, no is less than 24, print you are my son. So the second condition, this condition is true, which made us bring that value. But now I'm gonna do one more, which is the else parenthesis, else colon print we close the parenthesis. Every time I open parenthesis, I close it. Remember that, guys? Else you are the legend. You are the legend. Else you are the legend. So now I'm teaching you every single if, elif, and else statements as everything. So for example, let's run this again. And we also have the same condition, which elif no, 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 no is less than 24. You are my son. And that's basically what happened on that one. So to make this more interesting, we're going to delete all our code. And then we're going to do a program that checks temperature. If else statement program. We're going to name this program. We're going to name this program for, no. We're going to name this program weather program. So we're going to name this program weather program. And what we're going to do, we're going to delete all of our code. So we're going to start from 0, guys. We're going to start from 0. Let's make sure that the audio is good. Audio is looking good, guys. Audio is looking good. I'm waiting for people to join this stream, and then we're going to set up a variable named temperature. And then we're going to set up our integer, and then we're going to do input, parenthesis, colon, what is the temperature? The temperature outside. What is the temperature outside? What is the temperature outside? And then parentheses, guys. And now we want to do our if condition. So if temperature, if whatever I have stored in the variable temperature is greater or equal than 120, remember every time I do an if statement, I do the colon to represent that that's the beginning of our if statement. So as you guys see, I have my colon at the end. And this program, what this is going to do is going to warn us if the temperature is too hot outside. It's going to send a message to everyone saying like, hey, bro, the temperature is too hot, it's too cold. Whatever is happening out there in the temperature. So we're gonna decide what the program does, but based on the temperature. So based on the temperature of the day, we're gonna decide what the program does. So if temperature is greater or equal than 120, we're gonna tell the program to print alert. We're gonna turn the program to print alert It is alert, stay home. It is too hot outside. Outside. If temperature is greater than 120, print alert, stay home. We can put the alert in capitals, so to make it more like, oh, this is an alert, bro. The temperature is too hot. We got the homie. We got a homie right there out there in the chat. What's up, guys? We got the homie Avidal Dubin. How now I have joined. Can you repeat this one? Yeah, I got you, big boss. I got you. So I'm going back to temperature, bro. I'm going back to if Elif statements. I'm gonna do like 3-4 loops of this Elif statement with different concepts, just so you all can see. But basically, this chapter 4 is gonna focus on if Elif statements, guys. So as you guys see right now, we're doing that. So thank you for being here, big boss. And you got you with the like. So let's pay attention, because I'm going with this if Elif statement. So I got you, big boss. So basically, what an if Elif statement is, for example, what it does is it allows you to tell you, like, if this happened, then do this. Else is, if this doesn't happen, then do this. It's basically what it does. It does, if a condition is true, then it's gonna do whatever is inside that condition, basically. My name is Adia from India. Hello, big boss. Hello. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it wrong, big boss. I'm sorry. I'm not a big. I don't know how to pronounce sometimes things. But thank you for being here, big boss. I'll hit you with the LeBron. But thank you, big boss. So thank you for being out here. Adia. So let's run this baby. So you guys can see what happens. So I'm gonna run this. I'm gonna move this a little bit more. And then the program is asking us to type what is the temperature outside. So let's say that the temperature is 122 degrees. We're going to say that the temperature is 122 degrees. And now we activate the alert. Aditya. My bad, big boss. Aditya, hello, my guy. So Aditya, if I'm pronouncing it wrong, or AA. Aditya, my guy, bro, my guy. So right now, big boss, what we're doing is we're saying, like, hey, if this condition is true, then send our alert. So alert, stay home. It's hot outside. Alert, stay home. Stay outside. So we're gonna clear this, and we're gonna minimize this. We're gonna minimize this so you guys can see. So we have our if statement right here. If the temperature is greater or equals than 120, print alert. Stay home. It's hot outside. We're gonna do Elif. Elif is basically the same as else if. Else if. So else if temperature, whatever we have stored in our temperature, equals, let's say greater or equal than 80. Colon. Remember, every time I do an if or an elif statements, I have to do the colon. If not, our program will be wrong. Print. It is hot outside. Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. Let's say if it's greater or equal than 90. Let's say, just change that a little bit to 90, guys. So now we're gonna run this baby again. I'm gonna move this up so you guys can see exactly what's happening. So the program is asking us, what is the temperature outside? What is the temperature outside? So let's say that the temperature is 92 degrees. Let's say that temperature is 92 degrees. We're gonna run it. And then what happened, because the temperature was 92, it says, it's hot outside, stay hydrated. It's hot outside, stay hydrated. This is because our second condition is true. This is because our second condition was true, guys. So basically, that's what happened. Our second condition was true, and then we print that it's hot outside, stay hydrated. So I want to do one more Elif so you guys can see how Elif work. Elif temperature is greater or equal than 60. I have a mistake. So do colon, print, parenthesis, colon, parenthesis, colon. Let's print. It is a lovely day. We're gonna print it is a lovely day. If the temperature, basically, if the temperature is below 90 and 60, so 60 and 90 is a lovely day for you. It's a lovely day. Enjoy the day. It's a lovely day. Enjoy the day. So basically, if the temperature is between 60 and 90, we're gonna print that, hey, it's a lovely day. Enjoy the day, bro. Like if the temperature is 60, we're gonna tell the program like, hey, it's a lovely day. Enjoy the day. So let's run this. We're gonna scroll this up, and then the program is asking us what is the temperature outside. Let's say that the temperature is 85 degrees, and let's see what the program says. So the program says it is a lovely day, enjoy the day, because it meets our condition. And what an if statement does, it allows you to, it runs the condition as long as it remains true. If the condition is true, it's going to do whatever is inside that condition. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you else. So basically, if, elif, and else are part of the same condition that you guys will see throughout your programming career a lot. So that's why I'm going through like multiple times so you guys can understand exactly how the if statements works. Because if I don't show you, it's going to be hard for you to know. If you guys have questions right now, throw them on the chat. If you're right there, if you have any questions on like what's happening right now, throw them in the chat. I'm right here. So else colon, print, parenthesis, it is too cold outside. It is too cold outside. Else we're gonna print it is too cold outside. So when would this happen? When would this run? For you guys that are out there in the chat, when would this last condition be run? Let's run our program so you guys see when would it run in case you guys don't know what's happening. So we're gonna try to make the condition that's happening right there to make it true. So the program is asking us, what is the temperature outside? Let's say that the temperature is 20 degrees. Now we have the condition, it is too cold, stay outside. And that is because the temperature wasn't greater or equal to 90. The temperature wasn't greater or equal than 60. And neither the temperature that we input was greater or equal than 120. And because none of those conditions were true, we went into our last condition that says Elif temperature is greater or equal than 60. So as you guys see, we run that condition. And then what happened is that basically happened, guys. That basically happened. It is too cold outside. So we're going to clear the screen. And now I'm going back to explaining but making programs. So we're gonna delete all of this. And we're gonna do Elif statements greater or equal than 60. Yes, big boss. Yes, big boss. The reason why it happened is because it was greater or equal than 60. So we're gonna do Elif else statements with two programs. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna ask the user. So number equals integer parenthesis input parenthesis colon. Pay attention to the things we're doing, guys, because this is gonna be interesting. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? We're gonna ask the user, like, hey, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? If number equals, if number equals, what do you want me to do? No, let's do this. Let's do this. Type yes to calculate the area of a square, and no to calculate area of triangle. So what we're gonna say, we're gonna ask the user, hey, type yes to calculate the area of a square, and no to calculate the area of the, and no to calculate the area of a triangle. So if number is equals yes, we have to do a colon. Remember, every time I do this, I have to do colon. Remember, guys. If number equals yes, if number equals yes, then now we have to say what's going to happen. So if number equals yes, we're going to do a equals, if number equals yes, we're going to ask the user input if number equals yes, input, we are going to calculate the area of square, but we're going to change this to output. The command to show output is print, guys. Remember, the command to show output is print. So if number equals yes, we're going to calculate the area of the square. So let's run it to see what happens. To see what happens on our code. We're going to run this to make sure to see what happens, guys. So we're going to type yes to calculate the area of the square, and no to calculate the area of a triangle. So we're going to do yes. And we have a mistake because we're basically not doing anything. So we're going to clear this. We're going to run it again. We're going to type yes. And now we have another mistake, guys. So something is wrong with our line of code. If you guys can see what's happening right now, if you guys can see what's exactly happening, let me know. Let me know what's happening. Let me know what's happening. Let me know what's happening. I'm trying to see if you guys can see what's exactly wrong with our code. Chat, do you guys know why when we run our code, we're not, if we type yes, why is this not happening? Why is this not happening? So let's do yes. And we're getting a mistake. So let's fix this. Let's fix this. This is the best way to learn, guys. This is the best way to learn. So what we're going to do, we're going to delete all of this, guys. We're going to delete all of this just to see what's going on with our. And I see exactly, I see exactly what happened, guys. I see exactly what happened and why our code is wrong. So if you guys know why our code is wrong, post it on the chat. If you know why our code is giving us a mistake, post it on the chat. But I know exactly why it's wrong. I know exactly why it's wrong. And the reason why our code is wrong is because we're saying that this is an integer. We're expecting an integer value for this to be true, but we're not typing an integer. We're not typing any numbers when we ask him type yes to calculate the area of a square or no. So lower parentheses. So as you guys see, I did the if number dot lower parentheses. I'm taking you to a whole different level, guys. I'm taking you to a level that you guys are going to be seeing like, oh, what's going on? What's happening? What's happening in this code, So basically what I'm saying is number equals type yes to calculate. Let's run it so you guys can see. Let's run it. So what we're gonna scroll this up. We're gonna scroll this up so you guys can see. Type yes to calculate the area of a square and no to calculate the area of a triangle. So if we do yes, we're gonna calculate. It did print exactly what we asking for. We're gonna calculate the area of a square. Let's run it again. And let's say for some reason we type yes, but all capital letters. we're going to calculate the area of a square. Let's run it again. And let's say for some reason we only did the first letter with a capital S, yes, we're going to calculate the area of a square. Let's say we're running it again. And then let's say we'll do yes like this. So type yes to calculate. It doesn't specify how you type yes. So you can type yes with capital Y, with lowercase a. You can do as many as you want. And it's always going to convert it to lower cases. So we're going to calculate the area of a square. You guys see? And Adiya, do you know why this is happening? Do you know, Big Boss, why when I say, like, I'm going to run it one more time so that for the new people that are out there. So if I do yes like this, I'm typing yes, but I'm typing capital Y, capital E, and capital S. Does anyone know why when I do this, it converts it back to lowercase? If no one knows, I'm going to teach you. This is why we're here. We're here to teach you guys. So the reason why it converts it is because I'm doing this right here. So if number dot lower, so basically what dot lower is going to do, what this is going to do, is going to convert everything that I put inside a string into a lowercase letter. No matter what I type, no matter what I type is going to convert it to lowercase. So I have to type it the same as yes, 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 but it doesn't matter. It's going to convert it to lowercase. But what will happen if I run this and I type hello? You know, I'm doing something completely different than what the program is asking me. So type yes to calculate the area of a square and no to calculate the area of a triangle. So if I type hello, nothing happened. As you guys see, nothing happened, and this is because this doesn't match my if statement right here. It doesn't match. So I type hello, and it didn't match. I cannot convert it to lowercase because hello has nothing to do with the word yes. Hello. My program just ended right there. It's like, hey, bro, I don't know what you're saying. I don't understand what's happening. I'm just gonna end this right now. Stay here, guys. Stay here. Stay here. Stay here in the channel. Seeing that people leave and come. So stay here, guys. So I see. So basically, I want to explain that. We're gonna clear this, and now we're gonna do. We're gonna calculate the area of a square. Side equals integer parenthesis input parenthesis colon, what is the side of the square? So we have our side. What is the side of a square? And then we're going to do result. Why you have used equals equals? Okay, so the reason why I use equals equals and why I haven't used equals is because just one equals is the same as assigning. It's called assignment operator, which basically is going to assign whatever is on that into that variable. Equals equals, what it does, it doesn't assign, but I'm trying to see how the best way to explain equals equals comparing to equals. But basically what equals equals, what it does, checks if two values are equal. So equals equals. So we had a question right here, guys, of why I use equals equals right here. Great question, great question. I explained this on my other chapter, but basically what it does is comparing two values. So equals equals is not an assignment operator, but a comparison operator. This is the best way that I can describe the equals equals. It is a comparison operator. It compares two things. So it compares this. It's going to compare our input with whatever we have stored in that variable. So let me know, Adia, if that's clear. Equals equals is a comparison operator. That's why I'm using it. So let me know if that's clear. So for the moment, what I'm going to do is result equals side side times side. And then we're gonna print the area of the square is, let me see. Yeah, man. All right, beautiful, bro. Beautiful that you understand why I use equals. So beautiful, big boss. So the area of the area of the square is parenthesis, and we're gonna scroll this up. So result equals side times side. The area of the square is comma result. So let's run this baby just to see that everything works. And then what the program is saying, type yes to calculate the area of a square and no to calculate the area of a triangle. So we're gonna type yes. And now it's asking us what is the side of the square. Now the program is asking us what is the side of the square. So it met our first condition. It met that equals yes, and then it told us what is the. So it went to line 4, and now it's on line 5. So now it's on line 5 where it's asking us what is the side of a square. So we're gonna print 5. It did this line, so it went to the next line and did result equals time times side, and it print the area of the square is equals comma result. So the area of the square is 25. So it did everything that we had inside our if statement. It did every single thing that we had inside our if statement, and then it executed every single line of code. So we're gonna do elif so you guys can see elif number dot lower parenthesis. Remember what the lower does, it converts everything back into lower cases. So no matter how I select the input, everyone that's out there, comment in the chat. I'm getting mad, guys. I'm getting mad if you guys don't comment in the chat and don't ask questions. I'm getting mad and I'm leaving this chat, guys. I'm leaving this chat. If you do any mistakes, you do. Oh yeah, my bad, bros. My bad. I got too excited. So always remember, if you do mistakes, always exercise, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't do anything, but when we don't do anything mistakes, we do the little dance, guys. The little dance. To tap tap to tap to tap tap to tap. Every time, remember. Every time we don't do mistakes, but we do something good, we do the dance, guys. We do the dance. Remember, guys. We have to celebrate the good things and then take our mistakes. So remember, yeah, you're right, big boss. If you don't do any mistakes, dance. That's true. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Remember that, guys. So let's continue with what we're doing, and we're in elif. So we're right here. And what this is gonna do, elif number dot lower equals no. Equals no. Colon. Remember, guys, equals is a comparison operator. Not the same as this equals, which is this is an assignment operator, comparison operator. Equals, assignment operator, comparison operator. I explain all of this in my other episodes, guys. If you guys sometimes it's hard to go back to the other episodes. So if you guys don't know what's going on, I recommend you going back to the episode whenever you have time. This is going to be a complete course that is going to take you all the way to an advanced programmer. So I guarantee you guys, if you're here, so let's keep running this. So now if elif number dot lower equals no, we're gonna do this. We're gonna move this. We're gonna hit enter. We're gonna go close all of this, enter. Let me move this a little bit up, and then we're gonna print parentheses. So if we say no, what the program is gonna do is gonna calculate the area of a triangle. Calculate the area of a. No, let's say we are going to calculate area of triangle. Let's run this to make sure everything looks good. So let me increase this so you guys can see. So type yes to calculate the area of a square and no to calculate the area of a triangle. So let's do no. And then as you guys see, this is our comparison operator. It says no, and then it says we're gonna calculate the area of a triangle. So the program is looking good. We're gonna clear this. We're gonna make this lower, and then we're gonna start doing everything that is gonna be inside our Elif operator. If you guys have questions out there, throw in the chat. We haven't made any mistakes, no mistakes right now. We're trying to do everything right. So if anyone has questions, throw them out there. And let's keep doing this, guys. Let's keep doing. So the formula to calculate the area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2. So I'm gonna put some comments right here. Base times height divided by 2. Base times height divided by 2. That's basically the formula to calculate the area of a triangle. I don't need this, guys. So now I just wanted to show you what was the formula, guys, to calculate the area of the triangle. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna call this variable triangle underscore side equals triangle underscore side will represent the side of a triangle, and then we can also change this variable to a square underscore side, but then we'll need to change this as well. So the square underscore side, and then we'll do the same thing here just to make it more clear for everyone that's out here. The square underscore side. So our first condition is area equals, bro. So our first condition says that if I type yes, I want the program to calculate the area of a triangle. So if I type yes, I want the program to calculate those. If I type no, I want the program to calculate the area of a triangle. If I type yes, calculate the area of a square. If I type no, calculate the area of a triangle. Triangle equals. No, wait a second. I made a mistake, guys. I made a mistake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Made a mistake, guys. Remember, every time we make a mistake, we do 5, whatever that is, bro. Whatever that is, we do 5 of that. So mistake number 1, I made a mistake. I forgot to declare another variable where we're gonna store our triangle side. Equals integer parenthesis input parenthesis. I just realized, guys, that in reality I didn't make a mistake. I realized that I didn't make a mistake, guys. I just realized that I didn't make a mistake. I'm out here doing stuff because I didn't make a mistake, guys. I just realized that. I'm getting mad, guys. But let's continue with this. So triangle equals side integer input. Give me the side. Base times height. Base times height divided by 2. So give me the base of the triangle. Give me the base. So now I make a mistake. So I name a variable triangle underscore sides when in reality we should name this triangle underscore base because we're asking the user to give us the base. Another mistake, guys. What's going on today, guys? What's going on? Chat, what's going on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, guys. What's going on, guys? What's going on, chat? Chat, what's going on? So I just realized that I make another mistake, guys. Yes, I forgot to put the colon, and now you guys see that it was. I see that you guys are learning. This is. I love when you guys are learning. I honestly love. This is why I'm here. I'm here for you guys. And when I see that you guys are interacting, like saying, "No, you forgot this." Respect, bro. Respect. I see that you guys are learning. So just for you, bro, Just for you, what I'm gonna do 5 jumps, 5 high knee jumps, bro. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just for you, I'm gonna do something different. So I see that you see a mistake that I didn't do. So as you see, emotional damage, bro. Emotional damage. So I make that mistake. So let's continue with this. So triangle, integer, input, give me the base of a triangle. Let's do colon, guys. Let's do colon. Let's move this a little bit up. And then we're gonna do triangle again, underscore side equals integer. We can copy and paste to make this easier, guys. So what we can do, we can copy and paste. Always make your life easier. We're trying to make a beautiful code. We're trying to make a beautiful code of lines. So as you guys see, our Elif statements are looking really good. Always try to make your statements. Always try to make your code to look the most beautiful as possible, that it can be readable as a book. Like, you know, when you read a beautiful book, you can read and they're like, oh man, this is beautiful. This looks beautiful. That's what we're trying to do with our code as well, trying to make it the most beautiful as possible. So we're trying to make our most beautiful as possible. So I can even say right here, result. I can even say right here, a square underscore result. And then now I have to change this to a square underscore result to make our code look. What side? That is high. Not side, that is high. Give me the base. Base times. Another mistake, guys. Another mistake, guys. And remember, every time we do a mistake, we do some sort of exercise just for you. So every time we do a mistake, we do some sort of exercise just for you. So what I'm gonna do on this exercise, I'm gonna do another 5 jumps. So 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Every time we make a mistake, guys, we do. I see that the chat out there, my homie, my guy, bro, my guy, Brandon Machuca is saying that he's trying to get me, but I just work here, bro. I just work here. But basically, what he's trying to say on the chat, if you guys are reading the comments, he's saying that he's gay, bro. He's saying that, bro. Bro, stay hard, bro. Stay hard. He almost got me. If I would have say what he's saying. Maybe I don't know. Maybe he's not trying to get me. No, he's trying to get me. See, if I pay attention to the comment, he's trying to get me. But thanks for being here, big boss. A lot of appreciation. Thanks for being here. You know this. I do this for you guys. I do this for you. So thanks everyone for being here. So let's continue with the code. And then if you guys have questions, throw them out there. Remember, every time we do a mistake, we do something for you guys. So let's continue. But Brandon Machuca, thanks for being here. A lot of appreciation. Brandon Machuca C61, thanks for being here, bro. We're out here for you, big baby. So we see that we pay already for our mistakes. So this was gonna be triangle height, because this is the height of a triangle. And we copy. This is not a mistake because I copy and paste. But this wasn't a mistake. So basically I copy pasta. So give me the height of the triangle. So give me the height of a triangle. So if the user type no, then we're asking for them to type the side of the triangle. And if they say yes, then we're gonna do that. So now we have to put our triangle underscore area equals. So here, this is where our formula is gonna go, guys. I say triangle underscore area just to make it more simple. Like I said, we're trying to make this code to be readable as a book, like to make it the most possible, the most beautiful, the most colorful for all the people out there. So we're trying to make this as the most good code. So triangle equals parentheses. We're going to do this in parentheses, and we say that triangle underscore vase times triangle underscore height. All of this is going to be divided by 2. All of that is going to be divided by 2. So base times height divided by 2, which is the formula of the triangle. But like I said, we have these variables, store those variables into those names, named triangle base and triangle height. So we're out here, we're doing that, and we're going to do enter. And then we're going to say print, parentheses, quotations, the area of the triangle is comma triangle. I made a mistake. So this was supposed to be triangle underscore area. Remember what happens every time we make a mistake? We do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, guys. 5. 5 out here for the chat, bro. 5 right here for the chat. 5 right here for the chat. Anyone has any comments? So because we're doing Elif statements. So let's run this. Let's move this a little bit up so you guys can see what's happening. So we're running our program, and we're gonna type no. Let's type no all capitals. Let's type no all capitals. No all capitals. Just so you guys can see what's out there. So no capitals, enter. Give me the base of the triangle. Give me the base of the triangle. So it went to ask us like what's the next line of code, which is, I'm gonna minimize this a little bit so you guys can see, which is right now we're in that line of code because we typed no on our assignment operator. So we're gonna scroll up. So we're gonna say that the base of the triangle is 5. And now it says, give me the height of the triangle. And then we're going to say that the height of the triangle is 10. The area of the triangle is 25.0. So we can do our math, and then we can say 5 times 10 is 50. 5 times 10 is 50 divided by 2. That is equals 25. So this is looking good. This look good. And we can close this. We can minimize this. We can minimize this, and we can make our code look more beautiful. And how would we make type yes to calculate the area of a square and no to calculate the area of a triangle? I'm trying to see how we can make this. How we can make this and no to calculate. Type yes to calculate the area of a square, or no to calculate the area of a triangle. So I think that makes it more beautiful if I say yes, or because and it's like you're saying yes and no, but no, I'm saying like type either yes or type either no. I'm going to teach you guys one more thing right here. So I'm going to teach you right here in this code so we can do this. So we're going to do upper, and then we're going to do upper. So now what this is doing the same as converting everything. For example, it's converting everything that is yes to upper cases. So it doesn't really matter how I write like let me move over here. Type there. So we're gonna do yes, all capitals. Hit enter. Wait, now it is a mistake. Now I did another mistake, and I'm gonna explain you what happens. But first I have to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I just did a mistake, guys. I just did a mistake when I type yes. And why is that? If you know that are on the other side of the screen, why is it that my code didn't do all of this that was inside the comparison operator, which was equals yes? Why you just finished the program? Does anyone know why it finished the program? If you know why did it finish the program, throw in the chat if you're out there. Why it didn't do what I asked him for? Why didn't do what I asked him for, guys? Why didn't do what I asked him for? Throw in the chat if you're there. Why you just finished the program? Why you just finished the program? Let's wait 1 minute, see if somebody posted. Why didn't do? Let's see if you guys are learning. When I see that people comment on the chat, it means that they're learning. When I don't see anything, it means that I need to explain more. So I don't see anything. That means I need to explain you more, guys. So basically what happened? Yes, not equal. Yes. So I see that Adia, yep, I see that you got it, bro. I see that you're learning. So yes, so what we have to change this. So we have to change this to yes. So yes, we have to change that. Let's clear this with the command CLS. Let's run this baby again. Let's move this. And I'm going to type yes, but with lowercase. Enter. I'm going to finish the program. I'm going to clear the screen. So you guys see it run. And now I'm going to type yes, only capital Y. Yes, only capital Y. Enter. So now it's running the program. And then we're going to calculate the program because my comparison operator, when I said upper, had to be equals capital yes. So basically, that's what had to happen. So equals. What is the side of the square? We're going to say the side of the square is 5. The area of the square is 25. Beautiful. Nothing to do right there. Everything looks Gucci. Gang, guys. So there was nothing to do. And I want to show you here. So I noticed that when we run this, the second program, so I'm going to run it again. Let me run this again. We're getting an error. Let's run this. Let's clear this. And let's run this again. Let's maximize this. Yes, not equal, yes. Yeah, so yes, not equal, yes. I want to show you something, guys. I want to show you something that you guys probably didn't notice that happened when I select no. So when I do no, it finished my my code, and that's because we have to change this to capital no. So we're going to change this to capital no because we did the upper. So remember last time we did lowercase, now we're doing uppercase. So we're going to run it again. I'm going to move this up and then type yes or no. So we're going to type no. Give me the base of the triangle. So we're going to say that the base of the triangle is 5. Give me the height of the triangle. We're going to say that the height of the triangle is 10. And this is what I wanted to point you. This is exactly what I wanted to point you. Why is it that we're getting 25.0? Why is it that we're getting 25.0 and not only 25? Why is it that even my variables are integer, which integers are integer values, are like whole numbers. Basically, integers are whole numbers. Why is it that we're getting a 25.0, guys? If you guys in the chat know why is it that we're getting a result of 25.0, like the area of the triangle is 25.0, post it on the chat. If anyone knows, if no, I can explain you. Why. But if you know on the chat, why is it that we're getting 25.0 and not only 25? Throw them on the chat out there. Throw them on the chat. I don't see the result. I don't see the response. I don't see the response for that. But basically what it is that respond. No. Nothing. Anyone knows that we're getting a 25.0? No one? I don't see anything. So basically this will fix it. Backslash, guys. Backslash will fix it. And this is because what we're saying right here is divide that, and then remove every decimal. No, sir, explain. Okay, so I'm explaining right now, big boss. So basically what we're saying is divide the number by 2 and then give me the decimals. But right now what we're saying right here is divide it, but when I say another slash or two backslash, I'm saying divide it and then remove every single decimal. Divide it and then just give me the whole number. So let's run it. We're going to move this up. We're going to say no, capitals. Give me the base of the triangle. So the base of the triangle, we say 5. Like 5, enter the high 10, and you guys see now I have a 25 with no 0.0, guys. Like I said, the way to fix this is by using double colon, guys. So the way to fix it is by using double colon. What time is it? I see that we still got one time. Do you guys understand exactly what happened? Why we got a 25 as a positive number? Do you guys know why we got a 25 as a positive number? If you guys know, throw in the chat. But I'm trying to see if we should do one more if just before I head out this, just so you guys understand exactly how the if statement works. So we'll do the last if. What I'm going to do, I'm going to remove all of this. I'm going to remove all this, and then we're going to do the last if. So we're going to put this. This is the last before we end the stream. Last if statement. Before we end the stream, so we're going to do last if statement. So let's say we're going to do a program that does h equals integer parenthesis input parenthesis quotation marks, type your age, or even better, how old. Let's ask the user, how old are you? So age equals integer, how old are you? Last one. This is the last for before we head out, before we finish the stream of if. And then we run it just to make sure. How old are you? Let's say I'm 20. It seems like it's running, so we're gonna clear this. I put the wrong command and I got so many mistakes by just typing one letter. So age integer, how old are you? So we're gonna start our if statement. Remember, we're doing if statements on this episode. If age is greater or equal than 65. If greater is greater, let's say print you can retire. If age is greater than or equal 65, then you can retire. This is our last statement. Else, Elif, which is this. Elif age is greater or equal. Let's see, if age. Let's do if age is less than 64 colon print you cannot retire, keep working. So basically what I'm saying, if age is equals greater than 65, we're going to print you can retire. If age is less than 64, you cannot retire, keep working. So let's run it. So the program is asking us, how old are you? We make a mistake right here, guys. We'll pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5. This is the last episode for today. How old are you? Let's say I'm 20. You cannot retire, keep working. Shower cook. Elif age is greater than 18. is less than 18. If H is less than 18, we're going to print you still cannot legally work. Let's say that if you're less than, let's say 15. Let's say 15. 18 is already too old. So if H is less, we can even say S or equal than 15. And you cannot legally work. So if you're less than 15, you cannot legally work. So let's run it again. How old are you? Let's say I'm 14. What just happened right here, guys? What just happened? What just happened, guys? What just happened? So as you guys see, I got the you cannot retire, keep working, which is this. But I say that if H was less than 15, you should have printed this. Why is it that I got the result you cannot retire, keep working? Of course, if I'm 14 years old, how am I supposed to retire, you know? If I'm only 14. And this is because this condition made a true statement. So the H is less than 64. But we could say if Elif H is less than 64 and H is greater or equal 16. And if H is greater, this is how I'm going to fix this. This is how I'm going to fix this by doing this. By doing that, that's how I'm going to fix it, guys. But basically, I make a mistake. So every time we make a mistake, we pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Every time we make a mistake, we pay. So we're going to pay with the 5 that we have to do. So print, you still cannot legally work. Enter. And then we're going to run it again. And then how old are you? 14. And you still cannot legally work. As you guys see, I have the you still cannot legally work. And this is because this condition right here, I fix it with if the H is less than 64 and the H is greater or equal than 16, then you cannot retire, keep working. But if the H is less than 15, you still cannot legally work. And then we can always say like another else just to finish our else, Elif else statement. Print, you are awesome. You are awesome. Elif, you're awesome. So basically, I think this is it for today's stream. Stream is done. So I think for today, guys, I want to focus on if, Elif, and else statements.